Hello, welcome to JIBRIN Angle on Weleke TV. My name is JIBRIN, and this is my angle. Once again, you have me together with Barrister Austin Manta, a very, very senior legal practitioner and a public affairs analyst. For those of you who have been with this show, Barrister Manta is no longer a new face to you. But if you are watching us for the first time, Barrister Manta is, like I said earlier, is a very senior legal practitioner, and thank you for joining us this time. We have so much to discuss, to actually talk about. Within the last 24 hours, we've had some new developments in Nigeria, so we shall be talking about those new developments. Barrister, once again, thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Let's actually, this is not supposed to be my first topic. I already scheduled how the sequence of topics. But I just want us to start with this because this is I don't know if I'll call it a breaking news. I think yesterday was when this news came out, and yeah, it's no surprise to me. I expected it, but that's just it. Bola Tinubu has fired the service chiefs and reappointed new ones in their place. What do you think about that? And okay, first, what do you think about that?
Well, the news is just evolving. We woke up yesterday to hear the news of the dismissal of the service chiefs and the promotion of some of them, because the former chief of army staff was promoted to chief of defense staff. So it's not all of them that were fired, but some were removed, and
Oh, not
the
not all the
outspoken.
service chiefs were fired, but Musa
The former chief of army staff, General Oluyede, is now the chief of defense staff.
oh, okay, was promoted, not fired.
Yes, was not fired, yes.
So
And the very outspoken chief of defense staff, General Sidi Musa,
yes,
was
another one.
moved. I remember you have said repeatedly, you have asked repeatedly on
Yeah,
your show that his outspokenness, his frankness,
yeah,
it's amazing, and you used to wonder why he's
still there.
uh,
Yeah.
still retaining his seat. So things have culminated. The news of the coup attempt and others have led to what we woke up yesterday to his removal after about 3 years, almost 3 years on the job.
Yeah, that of General Musa, just like you noted, honestly, I was actually surprised he spent that much time because I have never in the history of Nigerian military, we've never had a CDS, not just CDS, a military officer, that a serving military, senior military officer that outspoken. General Musa was just. I've been very surprised that he stayed that long. He's been very outspoken. Of course, if there is any rumor, any iota of truth in the coup stuff, obviously, and if I were in Tinubu's shoes, I would definitely not trust General Musa. But even though I love that man so much, I wondered why he still remained. If I were him, if I got frustrated, I would have just resigned, tender my resignation. So because that man it was obvious that he was not playing along with the establishment, the corrupt establishment, because if he was involved in all these things, he wouldn't be that vocal. And not just being vocal, but really, really hitting the nail on the head, being very, very frank. He was never diplomatic. He was saying it the way it is. So someone that is playing, that is in line, in tune with the corrupt military echelon wouldn't do that. I bet you. I don't think that man is that he may be corrupt. But I don't think he's playing along with those other corrupt politicians or establishment members. Anyway,
I actually, I actually agree with you because you know the politics of Nigeria. He being a northern Christian,
yes,
appointment initially met with furious anger from the other side, but over time, he has even won their praise
Their
and
praise,
approval.
yeah.
Just about 2 or 3 weeks ago, he made something that was generally accepted in the North. Muslim scholars and all came out to support him. He gave marching orders to commanders and soldiers, leading brigades, leading command groups, that look, there is nothing like you are going to take order from above. If you encounter bandits, if you encounter Boko Haram, if you encounter kidnappers, fire them on the spot.
Wow.
Anybody who waited to say that he was looking for
Waiting
uh,
for order.
what waiting for order was going to be court-martialed.
Wow.
Any command, any commander or group of troops that failed to engage the militants, failed to engage the kidnappers and the Boko Haram on the ground that he is yet to receive an order will be court-martialed. This is about a few weeks back, and he received wider praise from even the Muslim scholars who were very happy with that. So by and large, he won the support and approval of generality of people in the north. So it's a surprise. But again, it's not a surprise
Yeah.
as per what you have just said. We
Yeah.
have always suspected that if you are not in that cover, you will go out or out to try to put this thing behind you. And then some people will not like it.
Yeah.
Some people will not be favorably disposed towards that kind of action.
Yeah, that is it. Anyway, honestly, how selfish can Bola Tinubu be? We've had insecurity all over Nigeria, especially the north and north central, northeast, north. In fact, the entire north. Well, it's worse at the northeast, northwest now, northwest and north central now. It has moved away from northeast to northwest and north central. Until yesterday again, I heard that Boko Haram rampaged Borno State again. I don't know, in multiple incidents. I don't know what I don't have the detail of that, but that's just the reality. But anyway, but Tinubu, how selfish? Anyway, it's not surprised that such selfishness coming from Tinubu. He has been a very, very selfish politician. And most politicians, Nigerian politicians, most of them are selfish. There's no, that is not,
But
there's no doubt about it.
let's
When we had all these insecurities taking place, it didn't change whatever. There was evidences that the military are actually or were colluding with the bandits and the kidnappers and the terrorists or whatever. Evidences all over the place. We have seen videos and other stuff or whatever. He never fired anyone. He never deployed anyone. He never changed anyone. He never did anything. He never acted in a way that will kind of either ameliorate or at least cushion or eradicate the entire insecurity problem. But now that he felt threatened, he felt threatened, his power felt threatened, he decided to take action and do the needful. Even though I wasn't happy, I don't know why, if truly they really, really planned the coup, those guys were for them to be caught, even when they have not even probably they've not gotten to any reasonable or significant level at the plot on the plot. It obviously means that honestly, I don't know. I felt whoever they are, honestly, I'm so angry that they failed in that coup because I just can't wait for the military to plot coup and take over this government. I just can't wait for that because Nigeria is not doing well. We really, 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 someone need to rescue us. Barrister, sorry, you wanted to say something.
yes. If you ask me, I'll say I'm becoming a little bit curious about that cool stuff. Because it's not adding up. When you look at all what has been said, the time frame for which they were supposed to have executed the coup vis-a-vis the level of preparation which were supposed to be at infancy, the
Yeah.
things are not adding up. If you were planning coup You have not even gone far, and you have set a very short date. It didn't add up for me. And now, when you look at the purge that has gone on now in the hierarchy of the armed forces, all the service chiefs, apart from the chief of army staff and the chief of defense intelligence, were
Yeah,
retained.
retained. Yeah, I
So
read that.
I am beginning to wonder whether the coup was a
And the,
phantom one.
and that defense intelligence, that is the agency that was indicted in this coup plot. The majority of the coup plotters are from that intelligence agency.
Beginning to wonder whether this was an arranged or phantom coup to carry out a purge, to use it as
No,
a,
but hold
um,
on.
it,
But
it doesn't add up for me.
yeah, okay,
It doesn't
but
add
okay,
up for
let's
me.
even assume it doesn't add up. Let me flow with you. But the truth is, what is the rationale behind framing up military officers? The president can relieve, fired or relieve or redeploy any member of the military. That's the
You
point.
see,
It doesn't without any reason.
that can be done. That can be done in a normal way, but under an atmosphere of a coup, the purge will not even be restricted to the military. You remember there is a story that a former governor, one of the former governors of the Southwest, is also under investigation. So it under the atmosphere of a coup, this thing cannot be restricted to the military. It can even reach out to politicians. It can even reach out to other
So
opposition.
that probably
Uh,
will call this the people involved, the military officers involved, probably them. You think they are collateral damage? That this is all more of
I
political
I
witch hunt.
cannot be I cannot be categorical at this stage, but it is looking more and more curious to me. We heard that 16 officers were detained. Now we hear 20, and everything is under the table. There is no clear this thing, even from the military themselves, from the government themselves. They continue to maintain the fiction that there was no coup. It was just some disciplinary issues. But we are now seeing the effect. What used to happen when a coup, the purge that used to happen following
Yeah.
a coup takes place. And I'm saying, because the thing is not so distant, let us hold our breath and see whether under this cloud, opposition elements and others will be roped in and brought in as we head towards 2027. It's an evolving situation. I
Yeah.
hope not.